Actions speak louder than words, and actions speak louder than an endorsement. So, hear it from my mouth, if you're still wondering. No, I'm not voting for Trump. And yes, I will always question those in power and those making decisions over other people. And I will stand up for what's right and what I believe in. And it's always at the forefront of my project. And I'm sorry that you fell for the clickbait.
Singer Chappell Roan sadly feels the need to defend herself after she received quite a bit of backlash from Democrats on social media for saying that she will vote for Kamala Harris but refuses to endorse Kamala Harris.
Hey, don't scroll away. Come back. Because before the video continues, we just want to urge you to lend your support to TYT. You power our honest reporting. You do it at tyt.com/team, and we love you for it.
Now, this all started when last Friday, The Guardian released an interview they did with her where she revealed that she has some reservations about the Democratic Party. She has issues with the Democratic Party, which is why she's making this decision to, on one hand, vote for Kamala Harris, but doesn't want to give a full-throated endorsement. And so when she was asked why, she gave a few different reasons. She has talked about the Democrats' policies toward Israel and the ongoing war in Gaza. She also talked about how she doesn't feel the Democrats are good enough when it comes to protecting the transgender community. I'll give you a little taste. She says, I have so many issues with our government in every way. There are so many things I would want to change. So I don't feel pressure to endorse someone. There's problems on both sides. I encourage people to use your critical thinking skills, use your vote small, vote for what's going on in your city. She also emphasizes the importance of local elections. They do tend to have more of an impact on your day-to-day life. So I agree with her wholeheartedly on that. The change she wants to see in the US in this election year, she says instantly, is trans rights. They cannot have cis people making decisions for trans people, period. So I don't think that she should get backlash for refusing to endorse Kamala Harris. I think that's crazy. I think she should be free to express herself politically. If we're gonna talk about the importance of democracy and the importance of protecting democracy, then we need to protect all that comes with democracy, including the freedom to express your own political opinions.
I think any liberals who voted Democrat understand voting for someone but not actually endorsing them.
True.
And choosing the lesser of two evils is what adulthood's all about. Most of your life as an adult is picking the lesser. Choosing your dessert is picking the lesser of two evils. So I get that, and we have to split hairs all the time. I'm fond of saying, you want to vote third party? Great. Try not to do it in a battleground state. Vote third party in a safe red or blue state to build a movement that way. You find different ways to make sense of it and delineate it. So I agree with you. I don't want her to see backlash for this. I totally get what she's saying. I respect that she's saying it. I don't really know where you come off making it sound like Democrats and Republicans are exactly the same on transgender rights.
Yeah,
and when it comes to Palestine, you can either have the Democrats who know better and aren't doing enough, or you can have Donald Trump who's going to put on a cheerleader skirt with pom-poms to cheer on the slaughter of Palestinian civilians. Those are the choices.
Yeah, so look, I care less about the issues that she's objecting to than I do about the fact that she can do whatever the hell she wants. And in fact, it's not just do what you want. The distinction between voting and endorsing, I think, is actually important. So look, but on the issues, Israel is as important as it gets. If you object to the Biden-Harris, administration funding the slaughter of Palestinians, I totally get it, and I respect that, right? And so on transgender rights, Democrats are infinitely better, 1,000 times better. The Republicans are awful on it, et cetera. I don't think that's a close one, but she gets to have her opinion.
Yep. Right.
But to my main point is, if she's saying she's gonna vote for Kamala Harris, take the win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look, and I'm in a similar boat. And you want people to actively then endorse. But endorse has a sense of I think she's great and I think she's gonna do terrific. I don't think those things. I think that she's a standard establishment Democrat. She will not do 80% of her promises at a minimum, right? And she will mainly serve her donors. But the other guy's a fascist who said that he didn't mind if his vice president was murdered because he wouldn't join a plot to terminate the Constitution and to overturn an election. Those are all literal facts. So this is not close. So, but when she says, I'm gonna vote for her because I hate the other guy, but I'm not endorsing all of her policies and her personality and who she is as a human being. Here, yeah. I totally understand
I've
that.
never had that experience before. I mean, like, I knew NAFTA was crap, but I was happy to vote for Bill Clinton over George Bush. You know, that's it. I mean, it's like, it's the compromises we have to make. And so I completely agree. But again, she's being dragged for nuance. People can't handle it.
Yeah, people can't handle it. And just a word of caution, I guess, to Democratic sycophants, I guess, who are like harassing celebrities for not doing endorsements of their preferred candidate. You're gonna make people hate you. You're actually gonna, it's gonna have a backlash effect to the Democratic Party, right? And they did it with, by the way, Taylor Swift several days before she finally did endorse Kamala Harris. But if you want to protect democracy, then actually do that and allow people to have their own opinions, their own takes. And especially when it comes to celebrities, not all of them want to get involved in politics for obvious reasons. So just relax, okay? Everyone needs to calm down.
Yeah, I agree with you, Anna. As a matter of political strategy, like if you say, hey, I don't mind the color orange, MAGA goes, great, he's one of us. Come on, vote for Trump, we love it. Okay, we'll take it, etc. Even the slightest compliment towards Trump or Republicans, then they invite you in. Later, they'll say terrible things about you, but they'll at least invite you in. Democrats are constantly trying to drive people away. Why haven't you voting for our candidate? It's not good enough. You have to endorse it. What are you bullying them for? They're on your side. For God's sake, take the win.
Totally agree.
Purity tests hurt the left more.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for watching. If you become a member, you get to watch all this ad-free, except for, of course, this ad. Still, hit the join button below.